This chart right here. You see this chart right here? This chart is very important. Pay attention to it. Now, this chart is going to tell you what affects your credit score. This is the holy grail of your credit. This is what I wish I would have been knowledgeable about whenever I was building my credit. 35% of your credit score is determined by your payment history. You need to pay your crap on time. Pay it on time. I'm going to give you a tip. First thing is, if you miss a payment, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, completely delinquent, charged off into the collection, that can hit you anywhere between 30 and 200 or more points. And the reason that range is so spread out, because if you have a 30-day late, it may hit you for maybe 30, 40 points or so, or maybe even 15 points. Sometimes it's lower. But if you get like higher than that, it's going to take a toll on your credit score. That's 35% of your credit score. Now, with payment history, here's a trick with credit cards, right? With credit cards, you want to find out when the end of your billing cycle is. And a lot of the times, companies are going to report 3 days after the billing cycle has ended. Now, that's what Capital One told me. I would recommend calling your creditor and asking them, when do they report to the bureaus? So when they report to the bureaus, it's best that you don't pay it right then and there. You pay off your credit card. I usually keep a buffer and I say 4 or 5 days. So I'll pay it off 4 or 5 days and don't touch it until it's reported. So then it's reported at a certain utilization rate. And I'll get to the utilization rate here in a second. So 35% on your payment history, 30% on your utilization. And if your utilization is low when it gets reported, or when it's high when it gets reported, it's going to be about 10 to 50 or more points it's going to hit you for. So again, you want to make sure that you are paying your stuff down and make sure that your utilization is low so you can get the best benefits of your credit. So everybody has their number that they want to throw out there, right? And it's hilarious to me. And when people ask, what should I keep my utilization rate around? What should I keep it at? Should I keep it at 30%? Should I keep it at 10%, 15%, 7%, 0%? Statistics show that people who have a credit score of 720 or 760 and higher usually have a utilization rate of 7% or lower. Now, I'm not a genius, but if people with a 760 or credit score or higher have a utilization rate of 7, I'm going to go with 7.